Hey guys, Chris from Provo Beast Audio Installation, and in today's video we're replacing the front door speakers in this 2010 Toyota Corolla. Now in this install we're going to show you how to remove the door panel and factory speaker. We'll then head over to the bench, show you the new speakers we're installing, including the speaker themselves, bracket and harness adapter. Then we'll come back here to get everything installed. Let's get started. Before we get started, a couple of things to know. Our Toyota Corolla was not equipped with the JBL audio sound system. There's simply just a 6.5-inch coaxial speaker in the lower part of the front door. Now, if you had the upgraded audio sound system, you may have a tweeter up in the sail panel up above, but if you don't have a tweeter there and simply just a speaker down below, or if you just don't see the JBL logo anywhere in the vehicle or on the radio, that just indicates that you have the basic audio sound system, and any aftermarket component set or coaxial set will work in your install. So the first thing that we need to do is go ahead and get this door panel off. Then we'll head to the bench to show you the parts that we're going to need for the install.
This cell panel needs to come off here, and the way that we're going to do that is just with one of these panel popping tools. You can use a vinyl tool as well. We'll get back in there. We're working this clip loose. Two clips here on the back. Now, we don't have a tweeter here. If you had a tweeter, there would be a harness to disconnect. And mind you, generally your mid bass down there in the door passes through this tweeter. So if you disconnect the tweeter and don't hook it up, the mid bass down below is not going to work for you. Next here behind the handle, we have a little angled pick tool. We're going to get back behind just to give it a little tug. That comes off. A couple of clips. Behind that panel is going to be a Phillips screw. Let's go to remove it. Now down here in the grab handle, there's going to be a little door that you can open up. It's going to also expose a Phillips screw. So that's about it for screws in the door. And now I do have a popping tool that I'm still using. There's clips all the way around the door panel, and it comes this way. There's also clips up here. Traditionally, door panels hang, but this one just clips in. So we're going to pop these loose. They usually start kind of over by the speaker side. That off here, you can pull out your handle, just unclip, and then you're going to have a harness or two connected to the switches within the door panel itself. There's usually a little tab that you press in to relieve that harness, and it comes on out, just like so. Two harnesses on this door. Now here is our factory 6.5-inch speaker. The issue with this generation Corolla is they didn't use screws or bolts that they traditionally do, and instead they decided to go with rivets. So the annoying part is we have to drill them out, and then you can replace them with more rivets. You can use nutserts, or the speaker bracket kit that we're using today will also provide some hardware for us to use in its place. Disconnect your door speaker harness. There we are. Now again, we're going to have to get these pieces out. All right, so we got those out. So with the speaker now out of the way at this point in time, let's head over to the bench to show you the parts that we're going to need for our install. All right, so here at the bench now, the parts that we're using in today's install, first and foremost, are the speakers the customer has chosen to go with. Now it's these basic replacement kicker speakers. These are coaxials, meaning the tweeter is mounted within the mid-range of the speaker. Now, in order for us to put the 6.5 in that factory location, we need a bracket adapter, and this is the Metra 82-8148. Now, mind you, everything comes in pairs. You get two of everything. We've already done the driver side. So you'll get two brackets, two speakers, and harness adapters is the Metra 82-8104. And again, you'll get two of those as well. Now, this speaker kit comes with a ton of extra hardware, so when you do drill out your rivets, you can use the hardware provided by the speaker kit to get it mounted. You can use some self-tapping screws. You can use nutserts. Today we're going to use nutserts in our application. Or you could re-rivet the new speaker bracket in. So it's really your call on the way you attach these. In the end, what this needs to do is go get mounted up in our bracket here. They provide a provision where your harnesses pass on through. We're gonna get the speaker assembled here at the bench, so we'll head back to the car to get it installed. So we got our speaker mounted. Now again, it's upside down, but it's okay because that's going to allow our harnesses to pass on through this port and connect to the terminals of the speaker. Now, because it is passing through plastic, we do like to add a little bit of high temperature Tesa tape just to give those wires a little bit more protection from being chafed. Just like so. So that's really all we need to do here. Now, depending on what you're going to do, you can grab your hardware here. The way that you choose to attach your speaker bracket, let's head back to the car to get everything installed. Now, we do have some nutserts here in the hardware that we found that should all work out, but we do need to drill them out just a hair more. Now we went ahead and added nutserts there that fit this specific size because we have a tool that allows us to do that. Obviously you don't need to buy a tool just to add a couple in. Again, you can use the hardware provided by the kit if you like, but we found nutserts that actually thread into those. So we got those installed using the tool provided as you saw. Now let's go ahead and get our speaker mounted up. Okay, so we got our bracket mounted. Now they do add 2 extra provisions in case you want to add some self-tapping screws. We can connect our harness adapter now. There we go. Now it's always a good idea at this point in time, go ahead and test your speaker, ensure it's working properly. Once you confirm it is, then you can reassemble the door panel in reverse order. Don't forget your harnesses. All right, so that's about it for this video. If you have any questions on what we did here, go ahead and post a comment below. Now, we're also doing the rear deck speaker, so if you want to see that video, we'll also link it in the description, along with a radio and backup camera install. Now, if you like any of the parts we use, we'll link them in the description. And if you liked what you saw, be sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to post great content on the channel all the time. We'll see you in the next video.